Hello, welcome to our YouTube channel, CB and Ham Radio Depot. My name is James, WR0L. Lynn, my wife, she's running the camera, KF0SUL. Today, we are playing with a Icom IC-718. Through our travels here a while back, we acquired this unit. Very, very nice unit. These radios first came out in 2000, and they were briefly discontinued, and the word is that they are back in production again. I don't know if they've hit the States yet or not, but that is what I've read on Google. So take it for what it's worth. Anyway, the 718, like I say, first came out in 2000. It was considered an entry-level radio. There was a lot of options that could be installed in these radios to make them really whistle Dixie. This one here does have the UT-106 DSP installed, which does make it kind of nice. It does improve the receiver considerably. First glance at the radio, you see that it doesn't have a lot of buttons, and for some hams, that's a good thing. But it actually has more features than it appears from just looking at it. Most all the buttons on this thing and the controls are double function, so it does a lot, and they're kind of impressive actually for what the size of it and what they do. As you can see, it's got a nice big screen in here. One way you can tell if one of these has the UT-106 in it, it does have DSP right here on the screen, which means that it does have the unit installed. Right now, the bottom scale is your SWR. You can change that when you go to set. This does not have 150 entries in the menu like a lot of these newer radios do. It's pretty simple. In fact, I'll go over that right now. You hit set and hold it in for a second, and then you can adjust, go up and down, and you have your basic controls. And there's only about 10 or 12 in there. As you can see, a lot of it's CW. There is some RIDI stuff. Right there's a RIDI. Then you can dim your screen if you wish. Just turn it down like that. And then, of course, you can do the RF power the same way. You can turn the RF power down. Real simple to adjust power on. Mic gain the same way. You can take it up and down. Pretty easy and slick to operate. Hit set, you go back to the original screen. It's got a phone jack on the front. Your AF and your RF gain and squelch is on the same knob. RIT's the outside, and then it does have shift, which of course we all like our shift. Sure does make it nice when you're trying to move out of a noisy area on the band. Change your mode up here. Changes just by pushing. Filters, you can select filters. This one does not have any filters installed, so it's kind of a moot point on this one. Tuning speed, As you can see, there is a little arrow that appears there, and you can change it that way. When you do that, it moves that particular, the last number on the kilohertz. Now over here on the right, all of these keys are double function. Of course, it does have direct entry. Just hit that and you can enter the frequency in which you want to go. But to go along with that, all your memory stuff is on these keys. So we have VFO to memory. You can switch your VFOs here. You can go to BVFO or AVFO, depending on which one. Or I'm sorry, A to B is right here. A, same as B, is that one. Memory right here. Memory clear here. Memory to VFO here. We have scan and split on these two buttons. So if you want to scan, you just hit the button and it starts scanning. As you can see, the scan speed is adjustable in the menu. Split, if you want to split, of course you can split however you like. You can split two VFOs, you can split two frequencies, just like you can on any other normal rig. Activate your box there. This is your noise reduction. So you can adjust your level. If you hold it in, you can adjust your level, how much noise reduction you wish. Just turn it back off. Automatic notch filter, and this is a real nice on this one. When you hit that button, it comes up on the screen, and it works extremely well. I was using it yesterday on 20 meters, and it really was knocking out some unwanted noise. Down here we have the noise blanker, and you can hold that in. When you do, noise blanker is on high. You can adjust it down to however much noise blank you want. Oops, wrong one. Your speech processor right here. When you hold it in, you can see where it says compression. Of course, we went over set. Preamp right here. So when you push the preamp on, it's just on and off. I believe it's a 12 dB preamp, I believe. Attenuator right here. If you want to attenuate, you can. Tuner. This does not have an internal tuner. The AT-180 was the internal unit that went in these. It was an option. It is an option. You can also purchase the external tuner, the AH4, which can be coupled to the radio and will follow the bands. Down here on the bottom we have channel, which that does activate your memory. The up and down buttons, it has two purposes. When you go to the menu, you change your selection, but up and down. Otherwise, it just moves the bands. This is how you change your bands. So, real simple. This radio is very simple to use. It's great on the bench. It's great mobile. It's just a pretty all-around nice, good radio. I tested it on all the bands, and it's doing 100 plus watts sideband on all the bands, including 10. Okay, let's turn the radio around and I'll show you the back. Okay, we got the rig turned around. As you can see, there's not a lot of connections that can be made on this radio. Pretty simple, just like the front, basically. From right to left, this is the plug for the tuner. If you have an H4 external tuner, plugs in right here. We have external speaker here. This is for the optional remote unit that will plug into this, and you can run these rigs remote. So that's kind of nice. Accessory plug, you can key amplifiers, you can do band. If you have the cable, you can do the band switching and all that stuff right out of this plug. This is your CW key. This is your ALC for an amplifier. This is send. You can put a dry contact switch, and you can key the transmitter right there. Ground, and of course antenna. It has one antenna, SO239. So that is pretty much it for this rig. It's like I say, these are really simple radios. Anyone that doesn't want to have to pay attention to what they're doing and punch a bunch of buttons and get it to do what you need it to do, these rigs here are what you want. They're pretty impressive, actually. So anyway, thank you for watching our video, and come see us at cbandhamradiodepot.com. And this rig and many others are on there. Come take a look, browse around. Might see something you like. Thanks again for watching.